Hello and welcome to another arm balancing class. Today we will focus on hurdler's pose or Ekapada kundinyasana 2. So similar to our side crow, but now we'll have same leg, same arm connection. So we'll be doing a lot of upper body strengthening, a lot of hip openers today, and we will definitely be using a block. So have your yoga block close by. If you don't have a yoga block, grab anything that you can squeeze in on. That being said, if you don't really have anything close by, like a water bottle or a rolled up towel, you're just going to find that same engagement by drawing in without having something to squeeze on. And so I trust you to find that on your own. But we will start today in a child's pose. Separate your knees out wide, bring your big toes to touch, and crawl your arms out in front of you. Lower your forehead to the ground. And in this moment, start to think about your roots in your life. This could be from childhood, thoughts, beliefs. What do you hold on to? So often we tend to let these things grow with us, but really they're not growing, they're just kind of holding us in the same place that we were in back when we first learned these values and these morals. But if you think about the roots of a tree, that gives the nutrients to the rest of the tree, that gives the grounding to the rest of the tree, but then it continues to grow upward, up through the trunk. And as it learns lessons along the way, it eventually sprouts into branches and leaves and flowers and fruits. And so today, as you lie here, notice if in your life, your roots are keeping you back from growing upward to your fullest potential of your leaves, your fruits and flowers. How can you break out of something that you define yourself as and instead just allow yourself to unlearn, to show up even more authentically in your life? Walk your hands back towards your knees. Step your knees closer together, more hip width distance. And start to incorporate Ujjayi pranayama today. So close down your mouth, breathe in and out through your nostrils, and send your breath through the back of your throat so it becomes a bit louder, a bit more textured. Turn your fingertips out to the sides of your mat and start to draw circles with your chest to root down through each finger individually to stretch out your wrists. And now draw circles in the opposite direction. Come back through center. Now turn your fingertips back, one hand at a time, towards your knees. Bring a light bend into your elbows. On an inhale, rock your hips back and lift your palms up an inch. And then exhale, lower your palms. Keep your elbows bent, send your chest forward. 2 more of each. Inhale, lower your hips, peel your palms up. Exhale, lower your palms, send your chest forward, bend your elbows. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Come back through center, turn your fingertips forward. Nice, now from here, inhale, lift your right leg into the air, square your hips, reach through your heel. Exhale, tap your right knee to your tricep. As you do so, get that connection and then bend your elbows and lower halfway down. Inhale, extend your leg back. 2 more. Exhale, tap your tricep, bend your elbows, come halfway down. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap and bend your elbows. Inhale, reach your leg back. Now exhale, step your foot outside of your hand for a runner's lunge. Walk your hands forward, dip your hips forward, and start to rock your hips side to side here. Let this action feel good, like an awakening of your hips. Awesome. Come back through center. You can keep your left hand on the ground or bring it up to your block. Bend your back knee. Reach up and back with your right arm to capture your left foot, and then pull your heel closer to your glutes. Rotate open through your rib cage and spine. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your back foot. Tuck under your back toes and lift your back knee. Inhale, twist open, reach your right arm up for a grounded twist. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Plant your hands. Ditch your block if you still have it close by. Inhale, step back, plank position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Lift your kneecaps up your legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, shift your shoulders forward and slowly lower all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, root through the tops of your feet. Inhale, press down, lift up, cobra pose, bhujangasana. Elbows in. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Again, use your arms, use your back body. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, lower it down. Tuck under your toes. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. As always, first time here, take the first few moments to make this pose feel a bit more warm, a bit more comfortable to stay in. Root down through the base of your index finger just as much as the base of your pinky finger so your wrists feel evenly rooted. Then tilt your tailbone up towards where the ceiling and wall meet. Engage your core and feel your arms plug into your shoulders. Inhale right here, feel strong. Exhale, lower your knees to the ground and come into a child's pose. Inhale, round forward. Lift your heart up, dip your hips, lift your toes, and find a cobra shape. Exhale, hips up and back. Come into child's pose. Two more. Inhale. Come forward, hips down, heart high, light bend in the elbows, lift your gaze. Exhale, child's pose, balasana. One more. Inhale, bhujangasana. Exhale, balasana. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position, and we'll set up for side two. Inhale, lift your left leg into the air, square your hips. Exhale, tap your left knee to your left tricep, and then bend your elbows. Two more. Inhale, extend your leg back. Exhale, tap your tricep, bend your elbows. One more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach it back, extend. Now exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Walk your hands forward and lower your hips. First, just rock side to side. You can straighten and bend your front leg, whatever feels good in this moment. Now start to come back through center, right hand to earth or block, bend your back knee. Reach up and back with your left arm to capture your right foot. If your hand is on your block, blocks have three heights if your foot feels really far, so that you can grab it. Twist open through your rib cage and spine. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your back foot, tuck under your toes, lift your back knee, inhale, grounded twist. Bump your right hip to meet your left. Now start to reach your left arm farther back to open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Plant your hands. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, shift your shoulders forward. Bend elbows 90 degrees. Come halfway down. Flip to the tops of your feet. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Fill up. Exhale out of your mouth, let it go. Have your block at the top of your space. Inhale, reach your right leg into the air. Square your hips, reach through your heel. Exhale, knee to nose one time. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Now listen, inhale, swing it across to your left. Exhale, swing it across to your right. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward to a lunge. Grab your block. Have it at its second highest height and place your hands on either side like this. And then inhale, reach your arms straight up. Settle your front knee over your front heel. Squeeze in on the block. Feel your arms active, your shoulders warm. Take a breath in. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside of your right knee for a revolving twist. Now feel how much space you have in your rib cage with the block in the twist. Every inhale, find length through your spine. Every exhale, twist a bit deeper. Take one more breath in. Keep the block exactly as it is in your hands. Exhale, lower the block to the ground. So keep your hands still here versus wrapping around. Squeeze in, inhale, lift your left leg, grounded airplane. Now lift your chest a bit higher. Take a breath in, keep squeezing on the block. Exhale, Jiva squat, left knee behind your right knee, chin to chest. Inhale, reach back and extend. Exhale, step back to a lunge. Root through your feet, bring your block with you. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess pose. Squeeze in on the block. Bend your knees. Knees stack over your ankles here, and you can move side to side to warm up your hips a bit. Now settle. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, draw your right elbow towards your right knee to stretch the left side of your rib cage. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left elbow down, stretch the right side of your rib cage. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, tap your block to the ground. Inhale, five-pointed star. Move the block into your right hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Turn your right toes forward, bend your right knee. Right hand to block, left arm overhead. Shift your right hip further back. Now back toes are pointing to the left. And then spiral open through your rib cage. Release your gaze down to release your neck. Keep your block where it is. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Bend your left knee. Arms in a T shape. Notice how this shape changes now that you're not squeezing on a block or using a block. Keep those arms active. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame your front foot. Lift your back heel. Inhale, lift your back leg into the air, standing splits. Walk your hands a bit closer to your left foot. Maybe even wrap your hands around your calf. Keep this back leg closed off. Reach through your heel and then up. Now plant your hands. Bend your standing knee so your chest and thigh connect. Keep reaching through your right leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump switch your legs in the air to try and get your hips over your shoulders. And then root through your right foot, step your left foot back. And if you can grab your block, bring it now to what's now the top of your space. Plant your hands, inhale, plank position. Exhale, shift forward, come halfway down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. We'll do the same thing on side two. Inhale, lift your left leg into the air. Square your hips, reach through your heel. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders forward. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Keep it here. Inhale, swim it over to the right arm. Exhale, back to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward to a lunge. Grab your block. Second highest height between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Sit a little lower in your lunge, but keep length through your low back. Front knee over your front heel. Inhale here. Exhale, keep squeezing on the block. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Elbows wide. Breathe into the space you're creating here. Every inhale, create more space through the breath. Every exhale, twist a bit deeper. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands to the block, to the ground. So now keep squeezing in on the block. Inhale, lift your right leg up, grounded airplane. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, reach it back. Keep squeezing on the block. Exhale, step back to a low lunge. Bring your block with you. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, bend your knees, hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach your block overhead. Exhale, tap your block to the ground. Keep your knees bent the whole time. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Take the block in your left hand. Exhale, turn your right foot to the right. Left toes forward, extended side angle. Left hand on your block, right arm over your ear. Feel length from your back foot through your sides to your fingertips. Rotate open, lower your gaze. Leave your block. On your next inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2. To what was in the beginning, the front of your mat. Check out your feet, your foundation first, and then move your awareness up your legs, your hips, your shoulders, your arms. Finally, gaze over your right fingertips and then past that. Full lip your right palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame your front foot, lift your back heel. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg into the air. Release your head and neck. Keep your back toes dialed down and then reach up through your heel. Option to clasp your right calf or maybe even reach your fingertips behind your leg. So good. Now plant your hands, shoulders over your wrists. Bend your right knee, chest and thigh connect. Reach through your left leg. Think about pressing down through your right foot and bringing yourself up with your left leg. Exhale, jump switch. Woo. If you have a wall, fantastic. And then lower your left foot, step your right foot back. And it can be clunky, that's okay. Plant your hands, inhale, plank position. Exhale, shift forward, come halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow through this one-time breath to movement. Bring your block to the top of your space. If you have 2, you can have 1 at the back, 1 at the front. That works great too. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, just knee to nose this time. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step forward. Grab your block. Inhale, high crescent, squeeze in on the block. Exhale, revolving twist. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your hands. Inhale, launch forward, grounded airplane. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, hands to heart. Once, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, tap your fingertips. Inhale, 5-pointed star, right hand takes the block. Exhale, extended side angle. Leave your block, inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands, inhale, standing splits. Bend your standing knee, exhale, jump switch, right foot down, step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Move your block up. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step forward. Grab your block. Inhale, high crescent, Ashta Chandrasana. Exhale, revolving twist. Stay right here for the breath in. Exhale, release your hands. Squeeze on the block. Inhale, grounded airplane. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step it back. Bring your block. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess squat. Knees stay bent. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, tap your fingertips. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Left hand takes the block. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your left knee. Leave the block. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands. Inhale, standing splits, left leg up. Bend your right knee. Exhale, jump switch, left foot down. Right foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, shift forward, come halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And lower your knees, come into child's pose. Notice here if you can feel your heartbeat. Connect with your internal rhythm. And come all the way up to a seat. Bring your legs in front of you. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see. Bend your left knee and bring your heel towards your glutes. Keep your right knee bent, foot on the ground. Now start to crawl your arms inside of your right leg and lift your right sit bone up. So the sit bone is lifted off the ground. Now from here, crawl your right arm underneath your right leg and tent your fingertips to the side. And then do the same with your left. So you feel your chest open here and your arm and leg connect on the right side. So good. Now see if you can find your hands to touch behind your low back. You can also use a sock or a strap between your hands here. And then start to lean over into your left sit bone and lift your right foot off the ground. And with your right sit bone still lifted, extend in any variation for a seated birds of paradise. And lower back down. One more move here. Release your bind. Plant your right hand outside of your right foot. Fingertips point forward. Left hand to do the same. Scoot your right toes forward and try to lift your leg up. And release. Let's go over to side 2. You can shake out your shoulders a little bit, shimmy. Bring your right heel in, your left foot forward. As you crawl your arms inside your left leg, lift your left sit bone. So now you're just rooting through this right sit bone. Bring your left arm underneath your left leg. And then from here, tent your fingertips out to the side. Right hand will do the same. Don't worry about alignment or anything else. Just feel space across your chest. And try to square your shoulders in space. Now, see if you can wrap your arms around your outer left hip so your fingers can clasp or can connect. So my hands behind me are doing this, but whatever works best for you. And then rock your weight over into your right sit bone so that your left foot gets light. And see if you can start to reach, just like you did a moment ago in standing splits when you jumped up with that lifted leg. So good, take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Left foot down. Release your bind. Plant your left hand outside of your left foot, right hand shoulder width from your left. Press down through your left leg, scoot your toes forward to lift. Square your shoulders. So this is hurdler's pose. Now we're just gonna play with lifting that back leg. Release, nice work. You can stretch it out, find some movement. So stay in a seat. I'm gonna demo and then walk you through it. And then you can pause and play with it for as long as you'd like today. This is not a shape that you usually get first try, so just keep that in mind, that this is all a work in progress. But I will just show you first, then I'll do the other side and talk you through it. So we'll lift a leg. Similarly to in the beginning of class when we tapped our tricep and bent our elbows at the same time, we're going to do that same action here. So gain some momentum, bend your elbows, tap your tricep, and then lift your back leg up. Tilt your tailbone up, extend through the other leg. Okay, so that's the very basic explanation of this. So similar to side crow, if you're newer to this shape, you can wrap your opposite elbow under your rib cage. So you're holding your inner thigh with one arm and your rib cage with the other. Okay, so I'll show you this again. Let's all do it together. Come into down dog. I'm going to show you with my left leg, but you can do your right leg first. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, tap your knee to your tricep. As you do, bend your elbows. Keep your shoulders up by pressing down through your arms. Just lower your head closer to the ground and try to lift your back leg. You can stay here or extend your left. And come on out. Nice job. If you're having trouble getting that back leg up, if it doesn't have space to do so, that's when you have to check in with your shoulders, and often one is really close to the ground, so you're not giving yourself space to lift up. So just check that out. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. When you're ready, come to a seat. Bring your hands forward, flip your fingers down. Grab one hand, pull your fingers back. And release, shake it out, go over to the other hand. And release, come all the way down to your back. Whew, well deserved. Bring your knees in towards your belly. Hold on to a shin with each hand. Open into reverse child's pose or happy baby. You can bring in some movement. If you're in happy baby, you can straighten a leg and then the other. If you're in reverse child's, you can circle through your ankles. Start to deepen your breath to slow your heart rate. Bring your knees together to your cactus, your arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower your knees to the right, bump your hips to the left. Where in your life can you start to unlearn what you've been holding on to? These stories, these narratives that you've told yourself, that others have told you, that are no longer true, no longer serving you, or maybe they never really did. What have your life experiences taught you? Inhale, lift your legs back through center. And exhale, lower both knees to the left. Because like the trees, we change with the seasons. We change every year of our lives. Think about you this day a year ago. And how that person has influenced and set you up for the person you are today. So can you let go of things that are just taking up space to create more space for more you, more authentic living? Inhale, come back through center. Bring your knees into your belly, wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a loving squeeze. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, final Shavasana. Please stay here for as long as you'd like. When you're ready to move forward, start to deepen your breath. Invite small movements into fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Bring your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Pull your knees into your belly and rock off onto whichever side feels more grounding for you. Still move here with eyes closed to remain internal. Use your top arm to press yourself up to a seat. Find a tall spine here and bring palms together in front of your heart for Anjali Mudra. We'll close our class together today with one final breath. Please inhale. Exhale, let it go. Draw your thumbs to your third eye space. I bow to you with so much love and gratitude. From my heart to yours, Shanti.